Good morning and welcome back to Summit Sunrise. I'm here with Phil from the Frisco Marina. Love having you here. And you are in your Hawaiian shirt. You look like you are ready to be out on the water.
I'm going to be as soon as we get done with this.
Oh, that sounds like a great time.
We got a lot of people coming out too, so we're just helping them get on the water and facilitating.
That's right, exactly. Well, and at the Frisco Marina, it's so beautiful over there. You know, it's great anywhere in the county because you can bike to it, you can walk to it. I mean, it's so accessible. It's one of my favorite spots in the county in the summertime for sure. And not just because of the boats, but there's also all your concessions that you have in the park around it as well.
Yeah, all those guys are working hard this year with the drought conditions, but the water taxi's up and running and getting people back and forth. And Kyle with Kayak Lake Dillon is out there. He's doing lots of tours. The rowing club, those guys are bringing in lots of members and getting out there and rowing early in the morning when it's nice and glassy. Island Grill, obviously, those guys are really working hard. And last night was a big crowd. They had live music on Friday nights. So.
Oh, and is that every Friday night?
Yep.
And
weather dependent.
Weather dependent, of course. But what are the hours on that?
It's happy hour, about 4:30, 5 o'clock start, and they'd go. There's a crowd.
What a great way
just
to kick off the weekend.
Yeah,
and be on the water like that. That's
John
wonderful.
Trisselli usually. I'm not sure who else they've had in there, but had a great time so far. Who else are we missing on there? Wind Rider of the Rockies, sailboats and paddle boats. Seth and Tom are out there getting her done. A lot of kids and taking the families out, getting on the paddle boats. So, but to do all that, we got to keep moving the docks. So again, the staff's working hard. We're about 8 feet down now. So it's getting to that ugly stage where that whole bay is going to start to dry up.
But you guys are working really hard.
Yeah, we're keeping it afloat.
And now what do your rentals range from? I mean, you can rent anything, right?
Well, what you're seeing right now, that's Seth and Tom, and those are the Wind Riders. Those are the sailboats, but here's the canoes. We have 10 canoes, and we can put 3 people in there. But normally we're going 2. We've got single kayaks. We have tandem kayaks. The rowing center, again, another of the concessionaires. And those are the tandems.
Can you rent power boats as well?
We do have power boats. The smallest is the fishing boat, holds 4 people, and that has a 25 horsepower tiller steer. So it's a little different, no steering wheel, but you gotta steer like this. We teach you all that. We get you out on the reservoir, all the PFDs, all the safety equipment's provided. When we give you a price, that's the price. We don't have any taxes. We don't charge extra for gas. No, it's when we give you the price.
You know what you're getting yourself into.
You know what you're getting in.
That's great.
You just got to watch the weather, and we don't do weather refunds, so you just got to watch. And you know, once you get out on the water, you're on the water. But there's one of our canoes.
Yep. And that's on your website.
That's the website. That's the best place to look at prices and determine what you want to look at or what kind of vessel you want to go out on. Back to the power boats. The next size up would be a runabout that holds 7. Unless you have a small child, we can do 8 if they're 100 pounds or less. And that has a 150 horsepower motor on the back. So you get a scoot around the lake a little faster. And then, of course, the party barge, the pontoons. If you and your closest 10 friends want to go out, bring a cooler, have some lunch.
That sounds like a great plan.
Snacks. You know, we had somebody bring out a flan out yesterday for a birthday cake.
Wow, I mean,
blew up a bunch of balloons.
Birthday cake? That sounds like a great idea for a birthday, actually.
So all you people with summer birthdays.
And pontoon boats, are they puppy friendly as well?
They are.
How nice is that? So you don't have to leave Fido at home. You can bring your pooch on the boat with you.
Bring them on board. We just might have you. It depends on the dog how much they shed. We like to clean up after, so the next people that are coming out keep it clean. Yeah, so we want to be presentable.
And there's a pontoon boat.
There's a pontoon.
Yep, pontoon boats are a great time.
So we're rocking and rolling. You know, reservations for the weekends for sure. I would recommend by Wednesday or Thursday to give us a call.
Okay.
Walk-ins you can try.
You can try, and you guys, you know, you're so accommodating, and you'll do what you can.
We do what we can do. We provide other times that if you want to. If right now it doesn't work, hey, come back in a couple hours and we'll get you out there.
See, and that's the fun part. And then you're right there in Frisco too. So if you have to wait a couple hours, you can go shopping or
walk up on Main Street and see some of the shops up there.
Grab lunch, have a drink.
New, I'm not a sweets guy, but the footrest is very. Just to go look around and talk to those guys, they did a lot of work in there. And, but the other restaurants and Pete's Good Eats up there, it's a very unique place to go.
Although the Island Grill concessions at the marina, their fish tacos are quite delicious. So
yes, double thumbs up for the fish tacos. And Doug and and Carpy and all the new gals down there and the old gals, and they've got a lot of staff, and they're give you a hand. The upper deck has been real popular this year with not the wind and not the rain, so get out there and enjoy that upper deck. If you want some shade, you know, the umbrella, the big New Belgium umbrella.
Excellent.
So it's a lot of fun.
And then when you make, I'm actually going out on a pontoon boat next week with some of my friends. It's our annual summer gathering. You know, sometimes when you're trying to get that many people together and coordinated, it can be it
is a chore.
A labor of love sometimes.
It is.
You know, because sometimes plans fall through. What are your cancellation policies? Because that's always a good thing for people to know.
Technically, it's 24 hours in advance.
Okay.
But we do a no-show, no-call. If you no-show, no-call us, we're going to charge you 20%.
Okay.
If you call for whatever reason, as long as you call, that's fair to us. We have an opportunity to rent that boat again. So even though we say,
let them know.
As soon as we say 24 hours, but we can cancel that day. And normally, like I said, on a weekend, we'll flip it and say, hey, thanks for calling, no charge. We don't charge anything initially. We just ask for a credit card number and a phone number.
So you just need to hold it.
Yep, just to hold it. And
so to get more information, where can everybody go? I highly recommend everyone go out on Lake Dillon. It's really something. You haven't seen Summit County until you've been out on a boat.
It's a whole different perspective. And
it's incredible.
It's beautiful. And even, like I said, we're only 8 feet down.
Yep.
The big picture of the drought year was 45 feet down.
But I do recommend you check it out. And to get more information,
let's go to friscobaymarina.com.
There you go.
Or give us a call.
Yeah, friscobaymarina.com. And Phil will help everybody out.
My staff will. I try to help everybody, but it's just
you help everybody too. Well, thanks so much for coming on the show this morning. Glad to have you here. But that's all with Phil for now. So go check out the friscobaymarina.com, and we'll be back next on Summit Sunrise.